stream. I am multi-streaming on Twitter, aka X, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, all with the same username everywhere. Tiffany TLC Music right over there. All my own music except for one song written for me. Most of it is modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but I also do some vocal looping. Hi, Whitney! How are you? Green, that's right. Vocal looping, bluesy songs. I have a piano arrangement. Here we go. Our morning. Click. Well, for you, evening. All right, the guitar is already crackling. I did a bunch of analysis, and I've come down to where I think I have to try a new chord, and if that doesn't work, then yet another replacement piece of equipment. Either that or a different guitar. I don't know. But for the meantime, I'm keeping the guitar down, turned all the way down until I'm actually playing, and hopefully, I noticed when I was playing it wasn't so annoying. So I am flirting with a migraine. What about you? My sleep was not ideal last night, nor the night before. The night before I took something preventatively, and this morning I was like, I can't do that again, because there's only so much of the stuff I can take, and you know how that is. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, you're very wavy, or I'm very wavy. Are you doing very wavy? Oh no. I'm like what I just did before I came on. Do you ever use ice or Be Cool patches or that kind of thing? You are. Oh. What is that? Are we on the same cycle? You know how when women live together, they can end up on the same menstrual cycle? Are we on like the same migraine cycle because we hang out together? Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna make that. Is that too low? No. That's it's chopping my head off a little bit. That seems unlikely. I'm kind of joking, but I don't know. It's interesting. I'm chopped off a bit. A bit. Just barely. Not quite. Because I slump sometimes, so. So anyway, I put on a Be Cool patch right before I came on. I think of, it does seem darker, doesn't it? You know what it is? It's overcast today. I have all the same lighting on, but I have a big window that right over here, and actually one here too, and not as much light is coming through it. So I think it is darker. Maybe it looks darker compared to my bright white scarf and my bright green glasses. All right, so I'm going to be a little bit more on the mellow side. Yeah, right? Well, you know what? We're going to be in perfect sync then, Whitney. I'm thinking of like, I had one candle down. It's a little sad. Sometimes when I'm excited or happy or celebrating, well, you know this, I'm more likely to get a migraine or be up in the night. I guess I've had an exciting bit of news, and part of me has chosen to react with a little bit of worry, stress, whatever, around a particular thing that I'm being told is due tomorrow, but I would prefer to have it done today, and there are choices to make about it, and so I was up thinking about those things. You get it. You know what I'm talking about. But I actually had a breakthrough on my activism. I finally got the attention of a newspaper, and there's going to be an article with my issue addressed. I'm so stoked. I mean, I've been trying so long and writing so many press releases, and I'm so excited. So excited. So it's a local political issue, and it's just wow. So let's do one candle. Isn't it cool? It is cool. It's very cool. It's a legal thing that I want to draw people's attention to, and I actually only just recently found out about it. That's horrible. It's a horrible, horrible thing. And there's a lot to it, but Anyway, I got some great news yesterday, and I was like literally running around screaming. I was so excited, and now I'm paying for it. Well, combine extreme excitement with also some worry or whatever. It's like, and I was up in the night thinking about both of those things. When you want short candle in your hands and its flame is slim and it's flickering, when the clouds are thick and the moon is thin and your sight is dim, come to me, oh come to me, let us start as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. We'll make our way through the night, holding hands warm and tight. You and I, Whitney. Oh, we join as we go, step by step, however slow. So come to me, oh come to me, let us start as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. To navigate, we'll collaborate, not engage in hate, commit to share one fate. Go peacefully with empathy, integrity, inclusivity. So come to me, oh come to me, let us start as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. When that science guide said the unprovable side, keep open mind, see what we find. We'll look inside, see where bias hides, expose it to light, invite it to take flight. So come to me, oh come to me, let us start as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. It may take time, now and then we'll fall, but someday we'll reach our goals. Safety, equality, opportunity for all humanity. So come to me, oh come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. I feel better. Little bit. I don't know if you have heard that. I'm going to turn the guitar down right now because I heard that little bit of crackling. Don't need it on when I'm just talking. Thanks, Whitney. What was I going to say? So I don't know if you've heard the backstory on this song. It is about, or I wrote it just a day or two, a tickly throat there, about a day or two after, maybe the next morning after Trump was elected. I'll just say it. In 2016, I felt sick with worry and horror, and as did everybody I knew. And this song just wrote itself. I did fool around with it a little bit, I think, but some songs do that. They just come, they just felt so hopeless and helpless and just had to like write an anthem envisioning reaching out to other people. Yeah, so this, yeah, so, and it's difficult for me to acknowledge that he's actually running again and is likely to be the Republican nominee, because even doing that is like, you have to manage your imagination, or it can cause what? Migraines. Remember that day really well, though it wasn't happening where you or a lot of people have their own opinions. Yeah. It was, yeah. Yeah, and I don't know what your politics are exactly, but, and I try not to go into the specifics on here, but it was just, my people felt very, 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 very concerned and in shock, really. We were just in shock. It was a huge wake-up call. Huge wake-up call. Like, oh, okay. Because I have been kind of going after pie in the sky, if you will, political visions of like how the world could be even better. And I think I didn't undergird the focus enough. Not that it's my fault, right? Personal responsibility, but I think I was part of a group of people that sort of took our eye off the ball of just making sure the foundation was strong. Like, you know, I don't think I was focusing as much of my political activism on like getting out the vote, you know, stuff like that. Hey, Ruthie, TLC to you. Yeah, exactly, Whitney. Yeah, well, especially certain kinds of decisions. Yeah, especially when they're, you know, talking that way. And it was like, oof. No worries, Ruthie. How are you doing? I'm a little quiet today. Whitney and I are on the migraine train. Cancel. No, let's not make it sound so inevitable. But we're both having a little teaser. You were busy cleaning your restroom. Ooh, that sounds like a very important thing. Yeah, I'm so glad you don't deal with that. Yeah, everybody has their own troubles, but I wouldn't mind not dealing with this one. But I'm very happy for people who don't. All right, let's do. So we did one candle. I'm on the more mellow end. You know, let's do How I Want to Be, Whitney, because that was one of the ones you weren't sure about, and it's mostly mellow. So why don't we do that? Why not? This is about my journey toward, well, this is based on my early learnings after reading the book and taking some training, I think, class or something. Yeah, on a method of communicating called nonviolent communication. And it mostly focuses on learning about empathy and learning that it's something that is sort of innate in our human potential because we evolved to survive by being socially connected. And empathy is a big tool for that. And so this kind of focuses on nonviolent communication as a way to sort of teach you how to do that if you've forgotten how. Yes, good. Get your list ready to check off. Okay. How are you doing, Brittany? Just realized, is that too loud? Yeah, okay, right. I need to switch to this other, the louder song text setup. Don't worry, there won't be a sudden ton of, well, there might be. No, actually, there won't be. There won't be a sudden ton of crackling because I keep it very loud. At home, chilling. I was thinking about Redwood Rising, Ruthie. Sure. Do I see an evil man or a man who's lost his way? That's worth it. Double click. I was thinking we could celebrate by having 2 glasses clicks. 1. Oh no, 2. The second time it almost fell off. Oh, that's funny. All right, checking off boxes. Checking off boxes. So there's 1 more left that you haven't heard, but no, 2 left, I think. Well, there's 1 that I never sing on here, but there's, I think maybe that Brand New Day was on the possibility list, but also it was long ago. But let's not do any more today if it's okay, because I've got a lot. I'm realizing that I think I need to do When I Gotta Let Go. Yeah, I really could use that one, guys. Yeah, you know, it's been a while since I've done that one. Perfect. Let's do that one. We will also do Redwood Rising, keeping it mellow. And that might be it. We'll see where we're at. Oh, you know what? I don't have the main chat window open. Oh, my screen seems a bit jumpy. Well, do you mean like this? Like I'm bumping it? Or do you mean, that's so strange. Is it buffering, that sort of thing? It could be I haven't bumped it, I don't think. That's weird. Ruthie, what are you seeing? Oh, you're laughing about the double click. You said double tick. A little glitchy. Oh, you know, I have 2 things. There are 2 things at least streaming out there. It's possible that there's a I haven't noticed, and it's okay on your end, Ruthie? Okay. I haven't noticed. Sometimes I'll notice, because I can see my own video. Actually, I'm not looking at the right thing now. Sometimes I'll notice, but I haven't been looking at the right thing. So I might have been missing some. Okay, Whitney. Well, but it's just something I like to monitor, so I appreciate when you let me know. For sure. Because sometimes I feel like I need to turn off everything else that's streaming in the house before I stream. Okay, Ruthie, no worries. No, I appreciate you letting me know for sure. But sometimes I'm like, I don't really need to. But then when people let me know, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I should. I wish there was a way on my screen to be able to more easily see what's going on with the video feed, but you should see my screen is so crowded I can't see as much as I would like. Actually, I don't need to see that. Maybe I could, I can see. Okay, I know what I'll do. Sort of. All right. Yeah, I can kind of keep an eye on the feed now a little bit to see how if it's glitchy, like if the stream quality is, it says fair right now. Whatever that means. All right, guys, let's do, by the way, I love you guys. I don't know what just made me want to say that. You guys are awesome. All right, let's do When I Gotta Let Go. This is a song I'm feeling today. The thing I was talking about, that part of me has been choosing to feel some stress around, like it's something that's due, externally imposed. Externally imposed due date. That is a very, well, I won't go into details except just to say I'm not enjoying it, and it's been a little bit difficult to research how to deal with it. And When I Gotta Let Go is a song about just, accepting that sometimes you just have to do what you can manage, and the sooner you acknowledge whatever that is and abide by it, the better, for everyone, really. There might be some, let me phrase that again. You're not gonna, the idea is realizing that there's nothing more you can sustainably do to improve the situation. And so there might be some painful, difficult outcomes, but that's probably going to be true even if you keep trying. Because the truth is, you're going to burn out. You're not going to be able to sustainably work on whatever it is to that level. Aw, thanks, Whitney. Well, I kind of vent on here too. Thank you. All right, so here we go. When I Gotta Let Go. Make sure this is actually something where I do want the guitar up. So we will take the risk of crackles for this, and crackle potential engaged. There's a little one I heard. All right. I did listen to my stream yesterday, and I agree with you guys. It didn't seem too bad. It was definitely audible. Worse, not as bad ironically when I was playing, which you would think it would be, but it was not as bad, I thought, when I was actually playing the guitar. It was in between that it was worse, oddly. I've turned the guitar down systematically just to minimize that a little. You are so young, but stung. I'm crackling with excitement, electricity. You are so young, but stung. Was young too, had no way to protect you. Just had to stand nearby and hear you cry, and feel your pain again and again. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. Never hit myself, I still have scars. Fear to be safe, I better do things perfectly. Including and taking care of you. Suffering too. Made it hard to know when I gotta let go. 'Cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. Thanks, Ruthie. Thanks, Whitney. I know compassion helps us all, but it's my limits I need to recall. I often ask too much of myself, when the truth is I need help. That's why I need to know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. There is so much pain in this world, and so much I think we can do to fix it. I believe big changes are the key, but I can't make it myself alone, just me. That's why I need to know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. Accepting limits, it can cause pain and fear. It hurts to know when I can't do anything. I care so much about you and me. Just want everybody to have what they need, and yet I need to know when I gotta let go, 'cause I don't know that I can, and I need others to grow, to lend a hand. When I gotta let go, when I gotta let go, when I gotta let go. Needed that song, needed that song. I just realized, just thought of another way I could arrange. How are you doing, Daniel, by the way? I hope you're doing well. Good to have you on, as always. Oh, there we go. Okay. But I was just realizing, maybe, I'm trying to rearrange my screen so that I can see everything that I want to be able to see. Not easy, because I have a pretty small screen, as you might imagine, since it's a laptop. It's just, that's what I'm doing. It's a laptop that's not on my lap. Let's see. Okay. How did you guess, Daniel? Is it my quiet, mellow, out of it mood? I do have a slight, what I call a shadow, I would say a shadow of a migraine. It's the potential for something. You know, we've talked about waviness, and that might be very confusing to people who don't get migraines. But I also think of it as like your brain can feel wavy, but also, and see if you relate to this, Whitney, it's like, I want to be on placid. I want the lake to be placid, smooth and serene. Hi, Tripper, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Big hugs, TLC, what's up? What's the latest? Whitney and I are struggling a bit with, I'm turning the guitar down. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, crackles. We've had having crackles, Trevor. Crackles are back. Man, that just wiped my slate right clean. I'm looking for placid, and so I'm looking for my boat to be stable, and I want to keep it stable until the ripples settle out, and it's hard. The metaphor is not good. I'm trying to think of a better metaphor, but like you can use different things. Maybe it's more like you're in a pit, and you can use different things to like launch yourself out of the pit. But if you launch yourself too far out of the pit, you go flying and then you hit your head on something up here. So you don't want super violent ups and downs. So one of the things I'll use is as a Be Cool patch. Have you ever used those? I am using Ableton. I am. Why? But I don't think that's what it is. Whitney says it's almost like you're dizzy, but just your head, like your head is moving in a wave. That's probably, yeah. I could see that, Whitney, that sounds right. I don't think it's Ableton, Trevor, because it was fine until I think it's I think it's hardware. I think it's either my cord or my USB audio interface. I'm supposed to have no power running through it whenever I connect or disconnect my guitar, and I violated that. It's hard to remember that every single time, and I have forgotten a few times since I got this new piece of equipment, and I think that's what it is. So I have a few workarounds, but I only notice it when my guitar is louder. It's definitely coming from my guitar. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, Whitney. Okay. Is it a Be Cool? Is that the brand or some other brand? They're like gel. They're kind of like menthol gel, ice cold things. Okay, here's my trick. I get out a big ice pack. Interesting. Auburn also uses Ableton. She's using a virtual audio cable. Oh, really? Oh, you didn't get a notification on YouTube, Daniel? Huh. I think I used a virtual audio cable when I think I did that for HAPS. I don't think I'm using a virtual audio cable anymore. Not very reassuring that I don't know. Yeah, so here's one of my tricks, Whitney. We should share more tips. When I feel something coming on, I have to be careful, just like with medication, not to overdo it. It's like, again, I'm trying to find the right moment. You know how when you're jumping, you got to get just the right momentum? Or I'm trying to think of another good metaphor, but like I can use medication or these Be Cool patches to like get out of the pit, but I don't want to get out so hard that I ricochet off the ceiling and then wham back down, ping pong. I've got to do it at just the right moment. So I can't, if I use it too much, that's not good. But when I do determine it's the time, sometimes I'll get out a big giant ice block. It's not real ice, it's, one of those plastic things. And I'll put like 4 or 5 Be Cool patches, and I'll literally just put one on, put 2 on, or maybe I'll use some old ones that I've saved, and then I'll put the coldest one on, and my brain goes, have you ever had a brain freeze when you drink something really icy? It goes, ow, like I'll even cry. And sometimes, and then I'll take it off, and that will like launch me out, get me out of the pit, and give me a chance at being done with a migraine. Because migraines can last anywhere from a few hours to a few days. And so becomes then the next goal is like, how short can I make this? Can I get out of it? How can I get out of it? Makes me wonder if it is Ableton. Yeah, Trevor, I get that. I just don't think so, because I went for months with no problem. Once I got a new piece of USB audio interface equipment, I was totally fine. And I think I got a new cord too. Trouble is, you never know. It could be a cord thing too. And so I should probably buy a new cord. It's a bummer there's not an easy way that I'm aware of to like run a program to like test everything. There probably is some way to do that. You do that sort of thing, Whitney. Yeah, it's like you're psyching it out. Same thing with my stress levels. I've got to, like, there are times where it's like, ooh, the boat just started bouncing. I've got to just chill. I don't want to rock the boat. That's a good metaphor. I got to just chill, lay down in the boat, wait it out, be extra calm. Maybe your brain is the boat. Yeah. Anyway, could be a driver. Yeah, it could be. I should run support assist on this computer. One of those programs that'll tell you what you need. In fact, is this it right here? Yeah, I should run it. After I get off, I should run support assist. I think, yep, I should do that. If I can. This computer's a little funky. Updating support assist. Oh boy, I don't want to do this now. No, stop. I don't want to do this now. Okay, I started bad things happening. You can run your audio through Audacity or another digital audio workstation and have it. Oof. I mean, I don't think that's going to do it because I really feel like it's just so connected with my guitar. Like right now I'm not having it because my guitar on the USB audio interface is turned all the way down. And I notice it gets affected when I move the guitar or I move the cord. Doesn't that seem like, hey, Terry! Hey, you know who's on is Trevor. You remember Trevor. You've seen Trevor, I'm sure, a ton. How are you today? So glad to have you 2 days in a row. Lucky me. Lucky us. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I'm so glad you came on. I've got a bunch of weird things happening. Sorry if I seem distracted. I don't know what's going on. Okay, that just disappeared. Good. I just got to look back at the comments too. That way you can just test without being live. Oh, all right. Maybe I should take a picture of that. This might be something I look at for the weekend, Trevor, because this seems like I've got so much going on over the next couple of days. Thank you so much. If you find anything else out, certainly feel free to message me because it sounds like Auburn's going to be dealing with this too. You're doing great. Yay. All right, everyone. So we are kind of doing a little bit mellow songs. We've actually made our way through quite a few. What time is it? All right, we've got time for a little more. Trevor, how are you doing, by the way? Did you let me know how you're doing? I hope you're doing all right. And Daniel, did you let me know how you're doing? If you want to share. What did we just do? When I gotta let go. Okay. So we've done a few songs. We definitely want to do Redwood Rising. I think let's not do TikTok today. I know you haven't asked, but I'm thinking let's not. It's a little intense. I'm trying to not rock that brain boat. Ooh, the brain boat, Whitney. That sounds kind of gross. Oh, how funny. You just asked for TikTok right when I was saying let's not do TikTok. I might change my mind. Sometimes the intensity actually does a better job at counteracting the particular gyrations of the brain boat. So let me think about that. All right. But definitely Redwood Rising. And let's do one more kind of mellow song, and then we'll decide about that. Oh, I wrote the wrong thing down. Okay, When I Gotta Let Go is what we just did. Let's do Starting with Awareness, a nice mellow song, and then we'll think about TikTok and Redwood Rising. I think we have time for all that. The brain boat, oh God. We risk grossing other people out, Whitney. Well, how would it go? It would have to be mellow, but it sounds so weird that it seems like it should be a wacky song. Like, oh God, the love boat, da-da-da, taking another run. So the brain boat, da-da. Okay, copyright violation. All right. All right. Come on. What am I doing? My brain is in slow motion. My brain is in goo. Okay, we made a decision. Starting with awareness. One thing about migraines, which I'm sure Whitney knows, is that, and you guys, I'm sure have noticed this when I say that I'm flirting with a migraine or recovering from one, is that I'm quieter, I'm a little slow, and I think that's not I think it's more a subconscious decision to try to relax my brain. It's not, I don't know that it's that I couldn't think of this or that or be quicker, but it's like I dare not. All right, turning up the guitar, the risk of crackles. There's some crackles. The brain. Okay, here we go, starting with awareness. Meditative, mindful song, good when things are stressful. Slowing things down. It wasn't my usual hey, so you knew right off the bat. Thanks, Daniel. Thank you. That makes me cry. Thank you. I'm starting with awareness of all that really is right now. I'm starting with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt, thanks Ruthie, I love you too. Empathy enough so that I can help bring out the best in me and the and we. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't see change. Empathy, it does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna try, is that where I'm at? To start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and me and we. It's not that I can't control what he says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and maybe help us get out of a rut. Empathic curiosity guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination when he disagrees, so I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can't live in me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me, and invites us each to fight, flight or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within. So healing and collaboration, it can really begin. So we can be all that we can be through thick and thin. And so I'm always gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me. Happy and away. You know what's funny, guys? Just so you know, and you don't feel too sad, sometimes streaming and singing of all things helps me, is one of the things that can jack me out of the, or what do I want to say, throw me out of the migraine pit. But not so hard that I hit the ceiling and bounce back down. Like literally, the funniest things sometimes can, thank you. The funniest things sometimes can make it go away. It's so weird. Like sometimes working out, sometimes singing. Well, I think what it is, it's not so much singing, it's connecting with you guys. It's like extreme cold, extreme heat. Because I think when I'm excited, it's like, I think there's a better metaphor that I'm looking for with that. But anyway, thanks, guys. All right, let's do, what time is it? It is 12:21. So I'm tempted to do, I think, see, there was a little slow brain. I was like, what did I just do? Okay, here we go. So let's do, I'm torn about trying TikTok. It could blast me out of the boat so hard that I hit my head, or it could get me out of the low spot. And I don't know until I try. You know, I feel like doing it emotionally, so I think I'm just gonna take my chances. And maybe it'll help and maybe it won't. All right, TikTok. So let's click and then we'll do Redwood Rising, and that'll be today. All right, here we go. Click. You didn't, if you thought I was gonna click, I was thinking I was, but then I realized I had no audio. All right, there we go. So let's do TikTok, going out to Daniel. Let's see. No. Here we go. Turn both. Turn both. Oh. Turn both? What do you mean? I know. Her schedule is so all over the place. I don't know what she's doing today. You know, technology is not her strong suit either, so sometimes it's just, she does a lot of things in person, you know? She's older, she's entitled. But, yeah. Maybe I'll say I'm about to do Redwood. Why not? I think she might be somewhere today, but I'll let her know. If you want to hop on my stream, all right, we'll see, because I can see it'll say red if she sees it, like red, you know, it'll say on the text, it'll say red. Turn both the songs, you mean? Okay, yeah. Oh, do you mean try both? I think that's what you meant. Yes, okay. You probably wrote that before you heard me say what I said. I don't see that it doesn't say red, so I think she's out of range. I think what's today? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does this job she does once a week where she's gone all day, and I think sometimes she's even out of cell range for it. I think that's today, but I could be wrong. We'll see. tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, on goes the clock. No need to fear, pull me near. All that you need is now and here. 'Cause tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, on goes the clock. Your chance is now, you know how, before it's time to take your bow. 'Cause tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, on goes the clock. Thanks for the clocks, Trevor. Do what you want, it may not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. 'Cause tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, on goes the clock. Your time, it is now, you know. I'll show you how. Do what you can. I'll lend you a hand. Up here, the beauty is so clear. You can do it now, you know. I'll show you how we can make a plan. Just give me your hand. 'Cause tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, on goes the clock. Tick-tock, before yours stops. Okay, I'm stable. I'm not worse. I love that. This is a bop too in its own way, because I think a bop is like very danceable. Thanks, Trevor. But it's a bop in its own way. It's its own mellow bop. I love that. All right, guys, Redwood Rising. I don't think my mom's available because she's not seeing. Usually she will see her, if she sees her text, she's pretty quick to respond. Let me put up the Redwood Rising set and boom, bada bang, gada. All right. Oh, well, that was interesting. Huh. Okay. What, am I hearing crackles? I don't know. After 532 days? What? How do you figure? You get it. My brain is too slow. I'm not getting it. 532 days. I don't understand. I don't understand. Don't make my brain work too hard. You gotta explain it. The longest month of the year. But it's only like 30 days. This is mean, Trevor. This is making my brain. I refuse to think. I don't understand. You don't want to make me think too hard. It seemed like 532 days. Okay, yes. Okay. You're just saying like, oh, it just seems so long. Okay. And you picked 532 days out of thin air. Okay. That helps me feel a lot better. I actually just sent a thing out on Facebook, you might have seen, about how it's saying you've made it through the 10 longest days of the year. We've passed the solstice, so it's going to get brighter and brighter. Yay! Except for those of us who get worse and worse sleep as more and more light comes in. All right. Actually, my sleep is so much worse when it's the shortest days because of that. I need to deal with that. I think I need to get better curtains going on. So here we go. Redwood Rising, this will take us out. Your brain was saying not today with trying to work that out. Yeah, it's weird. I'm visibly slower. Like I really feel like it's quite clear that something's up when I'm flirting with this stuff. So, but I do my best. And I think it's good. I think most of the time it's sufficient, but I would rather have no migraines, trust me. All right, here we go. Not even shadows. All right, Redwood Rising is a song about my childhood, a certain aspect of it, moving to a redwood forest and in the middle of nowhere, and the challenges, the awesome parts and the challenges with that. And one of the awesome parts was falling in love with the forest. You know, I had grown up prior to that in a very suburban area and didn't have any access to the wilderness. So it kind of awoke me up to that, to the beauty of that. All right, here we go. You know what? Let's put on the metronome because that is helpful. My brother was 4 and I was 8 when Mom moved us up north. Oh, so far away from all we'd done before. The place was cold and damp, our dad now far away. Friends and family left behind, everything turned gray. Went out of the fog, a redwood rising, offering a hug. A new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic and familiar, telling me that everything'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything'll be alright. No neighbor kids, no sidewalks, no best friend next door. Fell in the middle of nowhere and needed so much more. No one with cookies waiting at home, taking a latchkey off on a loan. Just like a boy that didn't fit in, had a hard time finding friends. Went out of the fog, a redwood rising, offering a hug. A new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree, she guides me. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna do it a cappella. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic yet familiar, telling me that everything'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything'll be alright. Now we go. We had a 10-acre redwood forest all to ourselves. So my brother and I played in the woods every chance we could. The woody house, green island, a tree house and more. So many imaginary worlds, so much to explore. Went out of the fog, a redwood rising, offering a hug. A new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree, you guys, I'm spacing. The redwood tree, she guides me, comforts and inspires me, majestic yet familiar, telling me that everything'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Telling me that everything'll be alright. I don't know what's going on. Fast forward 45 years, I got a family of my own. We live in the suburbs now, I never feel alone. But I meditate daily in our backyard where redwood trees they grow. And we go hiking every chance we get, the forest still feeds my soul. Cause out of the fog, a redwood rising, offering a hug. A new friend in the wilderness, reaching down from above. The redwood tree she guides me, hey, comforts and inspires me, hey, majestic and familiar, telling me that everything'll be alright, it'll be alright, it'll be alright, telling me that everything'll be alright, it'll be alright, it'll be alright, telling me that everything'll be alright. Third time's the charm. I was like, as I came back around to the chorus, I was like, okay, there's only one other chord involved in this song, so it's got to be that. And it was. The brain fog is real when one is wavy. Yeah, exactly. Whitney knows just what I'm talking about. Yeah, just keep on playing. Thanks, Ruthie. You know what, Daniel? I think I have to draw the line at train. I gotta get off this train. I'm gonna crash this train. I gotta count myself lucky. But you could go back to let's see, when did I do that one? Oh God, I just did that one yesterday. So check it out. It's the last song yesterday. I know that's not as fun though, but I think I better not tempt fate. I think I gotta turn this metronome off. Okay. Thanks guys for hanging in there with me. Yeah, we'll aim for Monday. All right. Yesterday was Tuesday. Thank you. Yes, you're right. Monday. See, I can't even remember the days of the week, Ruthie. What would I do without you guys? Oh, thank you. So what is today? Today's Wednesday. So, right. So hopefully I will see you guys Friday. I'm going to put up my little blurb. Bye, Trevor, Ruthie, Whitney. I don't think we're going to raid. By the way, Daniel, Terry, others live and replay. Thanks so much for being with me. Big hugs, big virtual hugs. Whitney, here's hoping we both feel a lot better. We love a wavy line. Yes, we do. No raid today. I don't think it's a good idea. We've made it through. I think I'm no worse for the wear, but I have a bad feeling that I better cut my losses. Oh, super Daniel, thanks for understanding about train. I just don't think it's a good idea. I think it's one thing too many. Bye, TLC to all of you. I'm going to put up my little blurb here in case anybody needs a reminder of when I'm on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Most Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. Got to do some calculations to figure out what that means for where you are. Should be on in a couple days then on Friday. I love you guys. Thanks for being with me. All original music when I come on. Please do follow if you're not already, particularly Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube, but Twitch or X also works. You can now be on there or any of those places and participate right here in the merge chat, which is really cool. Just chat and it'll show up there, and that's really special. I love that. Yeah. Until next time, my dear friends. I'll be thinking of you, Whitney. I know you'll be thinking of me. Let's hope next time we meet up we're migraine free. Ooh, that rhymed. Bye, everyone.